Hello, my guys. This is kind of a random idea. It just kind of came to me. Actually, I know where it came from, but we'll get to that at the end of the video because it'll show up. I promise. Okay, so I'm going like backwards from like most recent times to like the past, I guess. So yeah, this is the 2010s. Specifically, I wanted to focus on the late 2010s because I mean we just did it. We just been there, and it was kind of most familiar to me. Also, the early 2010s was kind of trash. Like it went from like neon and like party rock anthem and all that to like Tumblr like girls and like the whole owl trend and the Uggs and everything. I didn't vibe with that, but the late 2010s I feel like is fine. So I took a lot of inspiration from stuff that like black Instagram models were wearing. That's why I chose Aisha because I noticed that there was lots of like black Instagram models being cool and modeling. I don't know what models do. Wait, I actually called her Aisha like just without thinking. I grew up on the 4 Kids dub, so she's always been Layla to me, and now I'm having a crisis. Okay, but yeah, I took a lot of inspiration from like the Instagram baddie aesthetic. I know people find that term cringy, but like I don't know what else to call it. And like K-pop and stuff. I noticed a lot of like harnesses were kind of in like both aesthetics, like K-pop and the whole baddie thing, and camouflage also was a thing. I also just really like camouflage. I've been like really liking camouflage the last few years. I mean, I've always liked it, but like lately it's been like actually being sold and like in, so I'm like, yes, give me all the camouflage. um, yeah, I kind of tried to keep with every character. I tried to keep their main like fairy color in there with like hints of like their other colors. Like Aisha wears a pink tank top sometimes when she's not a fairy, and I mean she is a fairy when she's not like looking like a fairy. Yeah, so or no, I did change that. Okay, but I still gave the splashes of the soft pink and the blue on her shirt and stuff like that. Yeah, that was kind of basic to still warm up because like it's the most familiar right now fashion aesthetic to me. So next to Stella, I chose her for the 2000s because she just gives off like those sparkly princess vibes, I guess. Like I don't know. I feel like I find the whole mean girl, like mean popular girl, like blonde and everything, like a 2000s thing, even though that's kind of been a trend like forever. So I don't know. I mean, not that Stella's like mean or anything, but like she kind of fits that type. Netflix. Anyway, um, so yeah, that's why I chose her. I took a lot of inspiration from like Bratz and My Scene, because that's a really like early 2000s thing. I don't know. I didn't really follow celebrities in the 2000s because I was like 4. No, I was like no. In 2000 I was like 4. Yeah. So like in those years I would be who cares? I was a child. I wasn't paying attention to celebrities. So I kind of got all my fashion inspiration from dolls, which is yeah, similar, you know. Looking now back at actual celebrity pictures, I'm like, yeah, a doll would wear this, I think, when I was younger. Um, so yeah, her main color is orange, so I kind of struggled. I was gonna make the pants like a burnt orange, but then that it wasn't working, and then yeah, I kind of put like the wing sort of shape, like in our butterfly clip things. They're meant to be butterfly clips. I don't know if they're actually shaped like butterflies or if that's just a name. I don't know. So yeah, for Musa, I went with the 90s because I don't even know why. I feel like it's kind of a chill, like grungy fashion. I feel like it's like music. I don't know. I feel like grunge and like just music people goes together. Um, yeah, I feel like this is where I failed. I actually really like how the drawing itself turned out, but like the fashion, I feel like it doesn't really. It could have been in like any era, so, but whatever. I kind of gave her like a tank top over a t-shirt because that was kind of stuff I was seeing in my research in quotation marks, to kind of like mimic the sheer red on her tummy that like gives the pink color, but like in this case the shirt is actually pink. Um, I feel like plaid, like flannel and stuff was big in the 90s. Um, yeah, she's kind of got like a grungy but colorful. Yeah, yeah, I already said that. I tried to keep their colors colorful. Duh. Um, yeah. Um, yeah, I don't really have much to say about this one actually. It's kind of self-explanatory. It's just there, not much that went into it because it's me. Hello. um, I did like that the blue of her, like she kind of has like accents of blue and purple. They all kind of mix because like blue and red makes purple. Duh. Um, yeah, it all kind of looked nice, and especially like with the jeans, because jeans are blue, and Yeah, it's blue. It matches like automatically. Yeah, so I gave her some doodles on her jeans just to kind of tie it in together. I feel like she would like scribble on her jeans. Wow, nice Dear Evan Hansen reference. Okay. Next is Bloom, and immediately for some reason my biggest thought was like glam rock, glam metal. Yeah. Um, for some reason, because like in the show, like I don't know if like the official like art does this, but like in the show her hair kind of looks layered, like it's all poofy in the top and longer in the bottom or in the back. So like it was kind of giving me mullet vibes, but then instead of just regular 80s, my mind just went straight to metal. It'd be like that sometimes though. So I went a little darker with this color palette, which I think is kind of fitting because there are a few episodes, or just one, I don't know, where like she turns kind of evil or something. I don't know, I don't really remember that whole thing very much, but I thought it fit like the whole aesthetic. Yeah, so like the leather jackets and like corsets and like strappy things and gloves and everything. Yeah, it's the whole vibe. Oh, I forgot to mention that I didn't record, or I did, but I decided to scrap it. I didn't like show my actual sketching and drawing process because like this is kind of long and I didn't want to like shove everything in here. Yeah, and coloring is the most fun to watch, I think, so it's like, yeah. Oh, she's almost done. There she is. Yay. um yeah, I feel like I got the specific glam rock aesthetic going, but like if you just saw it, I don't think like specifically like generally 80s would be the first thing to come into your head, which is did I fail? I don't know. So Flora, I chose 70s because it's all about flowers and flowy fabrics, and I feel like she's a soft girl. Ooh, ooh. I feel like that would really fit her. Yeah, I kind of struggled with this one because all the outfits I was seeing on Pinterest were just kind of samey, and I feel like the drawing itself came out kind of costumey, but that's probably just because I chose like the bright colors from her original design anyway, so it's like, eh. Yeah, these aren't meant to be like super historically accurate, but eh. Yeah. So yeah, her main color is pink. I gave her lots of green too. I feel like it's an equal amount of green and pink like on her top and everything, and in the head scarf and everything. Yeah, so like there's lots of sashes and big sleeves and everything. I wanted to give her like a dress, but I was like, I don't know. I feel like a pants kind of balances it out. Like it's like too girly. Which I mean, it's Flora. Nothing is too girly for her probably, but like I don't know. I wanted a more balanced look, I guess. I really struggled with the patterns of the whole woo abstract vibes. I hate that. I cannot do it. I just garbage. Yeah, and I also picked her because like she has like the whole like split hair down the middle, which is like a thing in the 70s. It was just like parted and just straight, usually, and curly. Yeah, I mean it could go either way, I think. But yeah, lots of middle parts were big back then. Yeah, so obviously lots of flowers on the top, and I already said that. Why am I talking? Okay, so yeah, there she is. Very cool. I think it's cool. I really like how this one turned out actually, even though I suck at patterns. Okay, this is the one that started it all. Best girl. Yeah. So I saw this like dress on this doll. It'll show up in here. Yeah, there she was. Um yeah, so I was like, that looks like some mod fashion. And like since two things that are kind of synonymous with tech and this whole vibe were popular in the 60s, which is sci-fi and short hair on girls. So I was like, that's she. So yeah, I drew her in like I don't think the outfit comes across very sci-fi like, but like there were a lot of like sci-fi movies being made and lots of like fashions, especially in mod fashion, like looking futuristic and trying to look all like white and clean and like alieny and stuff. Yeah. Um yeah, I thought that kind of vibe with her a lot, and like the hair obviously was like big back then. I think the look was like kind of androgynous is what they were going for, like big dresses that like don't show your body at all. It kind of like has similar 20s vibes, or similar vibes to the 20s. It's like figureless dresses and short hair. It was kind of a thing back then too. So, woo, fashion is doomed to repeat itself. um, so yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this mess. I have a big project coming up, and stay tuned for that. I don't know if I'll have any videos like in between this and then, but I am working on it as fast as I can. I'm suffering, but it'll be worth it probably. Okay, bye.